at King's Cross. A lone security camera catches one last figure before they vanish forever. No scream, no struggle, no trace. Just a single shadow under a flickering streetlight. The date is April 12th. Pat Monroe, 28 years old, just finished a late shift at a local diner. Every single night, it was the same routine, the same path home. But on this night, the routine shattered. Pat clocked out at 1:55 a.m., walked the familiar route to the bus stop, and by 2:13 a.m. was gone. The last confirmed sighting was at that lonely bus stop, swallowed by the early morning quiet. Let's look closer at the footage. The final frame from the CCTV camera shows Pat standing completely alone. But just seconds later, they're gone, vanished. The only potential witness was a taxi driver passing by. He later told investigators he thought he saw a tall man standing beside Pat. He remembered hearing the faint sound of an argument, brief and quickly forgotten in the hum of the city, but he couldn't be sure. The memory was as hazy as the rain-slicked streets. Days later, a small yet significant piece of evidence turned up near the bus stop, a single brass key, intricately marked with the initials PM. It went unclaimed, and no lock in Pat's apartment or workplace matched it. The clue seemed like a dead end. For months, it sat in an evidence bag, unprocessed. Then, a sharp-eyed investigator noticed something everyone else had missed: a tiny tool mark etched into its edge. It was a specific mark, one that matched a particular clamp used by a locksmith who worked as a city contractor. This new lead sent investigators scrambling through old city logs. They discovered that a contractor's van was officially logged near the disappearance site at 2:15 a.m., just 2 minutes after Pat was last seen. When questioned, the foreman recalled the night. He claimed his crew had given a ride to a man who seemed sick and disoriented, dropping him off a few blocks away. But when police checked the vehicle logs for that specific night, the page was blank. An undocumented shift, an unofficial stop, a ghost in the system. The shadow in that last CCTV frame remains unidentified. The man from the foreman's story was never found. The brass key remains a mystery. Somewhere between the crackle of static and the deep silence of the night, the truth of what happened to Pat Monroe waits to be discovered. Until it is, the case remains open, a chilling reminder of a person who simply disappeared. Thanks for watching. If you find these unsolved stories as compelling as we do, please consider subscribing for more deep dives into the unknown. Stay safe out there.